Hi, this is John Bush from the RSmart Group. I'm going to do a quick demo of some work I've been working on that I'm hoping I can get into 2.9, at least in an experimental state. So the problem I'm trying to solve here is that Sakai's configuration is fairly static now for a lot of things, the things that are loaded from the server configuration service or Spring kind of being injected properties. And so this is a problem for everyone from a developer to an operations type person to implementers. The situation is if you're a developer, you miss some configuration, you've got to go in, tweak it, restart the server, that just wastes some time. If you're an operations person, you've got to schedule downtime to be involved in changing some configuration, restarting the server, and if you're an implementer, you might be doing some piloting, working in some configuration with clients or your local institution, and you run into some configuration issues, and you've got to schedule that with people, restart your server. Right? It's a pain. So what I'm trying to do is tie this into the core system, but really make it a thing that people can opt into. It's not going to be required. It's not going to cause any dependency problems. And then in addition, it's also going to attempt to solve the documentation problem with properties. Right? Properties really aren't, they're not that well understood. Trying to find them, find all the bits in the code where they're called is problematic for people. And so the config viewer tool has tried to solve that a little bit, but I'm hoping to build upon that and take it a step further. So I'm going to do a quick demo, and then I'm going to do another video that gets into the technical details of how I did this, because I'm going to run out of time with Jane. So quickly, if you look at the instance I'm running, if you can see this down here, these are common Sakai properties. It says generic edu, that's your UI version, and then the version of Sakai that you're running is down here, right? So this says generic edu here, and this says Sakai 2.7. So I'm going to go into my database where I have these properties, and I'm going to change the UI service property to RSmart, and I'm going to change this version to 2.8, and then I'm going to save that, and I'm going to refresh my screen here, and then if you can see, this has changed to 2.8, and this says RSmart now. So essentially that activity in the old way of doing things in Sakai would have taken you to go and modify local properties, then restart the server. That would take a couple minutes, kill it, wait for it to come back up, restart it, all that, and then you'd see this. And so I just did that like that on the fly, right through manipulation of the database. Eventually, I'm hoping to build a whole UI component into probably the config viewer to allow you just to kind of do that sort of activity right through the UI, not having to go to the database level. So that is just a very quick demonstration of how it works, or in action, and then I'll do a follow-up video with getting into the technical details of how I did this and how it works for both the server configuration calls and the being injected style properties. So thanks for watching. If you want more information, just search for runtime configuration in Sakai's Confluence. I've got a page on there with some details. I'm still updating this, so it's still a little bit of work in progress, but that's probably the best place to go to get kind of more detailed information, or you can email me. Thanks.